What's up guys, Glock Guy 226 here, and I wanted to go over with you guys kind of my everyday carry, travel, range bag, kind of SHTF. It has all sorts of uses, but altogether we all have bug out bags, prepper bags, or we at least should, and this is kind of my smaller setup bag that I can throw in the car, throw it on my hip with my rifle, plate carrier, etc. And if something popped off, I could grab this bag and pretty much have what I need to get where I'm going at least. So I wanted to go over the contents of that bag with you guys. This is a Fox tactical bag. It is a single strap. I like it. It weighs right at 13 pounds with all the contents, which I'll be going over, but I could throw it on my side here, and it hangs nice. My rifle hang here. I have my pistol available, so it is a good size bag. And like I said, I could throw it in the car, take it to the range. If I'm going to gun shows, sometimes I take some of the contents out, use it to put crap I'm buying in there. Just an all-around great bag. I think I paid about $35 for it, and I'm sure there are better bags out there, but for what I use it for, it works out pretty good. Now, it does have MOLLE attachments here. It did come with a couple pistol mag carriers here on the side. I keep 2 Glock 17 mags in there, loaded at all times for my Glock 19 or 17, and we will go over the contents of it. We will start in the back and work our way forward. Now here in the back, I like this. This is a bigger pouch here, and it goes all the way down the back side. I keep 2 AK-47 mags for my arsenal. I keep a Circle 10 mag, Bulgarian mag, awesome mags. I recommend if you have any SHTF bags or bug out bags, you keep reliable gear in them. You don't want to, say a situation did happen, you don't want to bring 2 crappy mags that you can't trust your life to. Now I also have, I think this is a Smash Bakelite mag here, loaded just with some Tula steel cased ammo. I've never had any problems with it, but not the best out there, but hey, AK will eat it up, and these are hollow points, so it's not a bad round for the price. And that is the back pocket there, so 60 rounds of 7.62 by 39 with 2 AK mags. Now in the center pouch here, I keep a 30 round Glock mag, or what is it, 31 round Glock mag, I'm sorry. This is the actual Glock brand mags. I figure if you're going to buy Glock mags, you might as well get brand name. They're steel reinforced, they're reliable. I have a couple SGM tactical mags and they seem okay. ETS mags and Magpul mags, just more or less for testing, and I got really good prices on them. But when it comes down to reliability and trusting your life to them, I would stick to the Glock mags. They're not all that much more expensive, and you can get deals on them, so you might as well just go with those. Now in this same back pocket, I keep this fixed blade here. And I uploaded a video last night showing you guys my winter EDC. And the knife, the fixed blade I had in that is a Hometown Knives, HTK Knives, out of Wisconsin. Kind of a private company. They're just a family of knife makers. They make really cool custom stuff, and this is the fixed blade I carry in here, made by them. Sorry for the glare. It is a super shiny knife. Has all those cutouts in the back. Really neat, very comfortable, and it's a very solid knife. I mean, you could pry with this thing all day long. As you can see how thick that blade is. Just all around awesome knife. And it did come with this leather sheath that I could just throw it right on my belt. As you can see, I have worn it quite a bit. It's kind of a heavy-duty knife, but that's what I'm looking for in this bag. What else do we have in here? I keep some targets with me, just, if I'm going to the range or something, if you forget some targets, at least you have some backups. I keep a bottle of CLP in there. Awesome stuff. If you've never used it, I highly recommend it. I paid $6.95 for it, probably at Walmart or a gun show. I have the bigger bottles of it, but this is great to throw in a range bag or something. And I've had ARs that clog up pretty much dirty ammo, stop running. You put a couple squirts of this on the bolt carrier, and it'll keep on trucking. So that's really good stuff. Clean your guns with it. It's all around awesome stuff. Now this ammo, I rotate out. I don't shoot it a whole lot. I have a vacuum sealer, and I like to vacuum seal some ammo for these bags. This is just, it looks like aluminum case Federal, just 100 rounds of that as a backup. Doesn't hurt to have extra ammo with you, and this aluminum is really lightweight. That's why I chose it for these bags. I've ran thousands of rounds of this aluminum stuff in my CZ Scorpion, my SIG 226s, 9mm Glocks, and I've never had a fail yet, so for as lightweight as it is, awesome for these kind of bags. Now, there's a front pouch here in the bigger section, and I keep a little flashlight. This is just a red line, I'm sure, by Nebo. I'm sure you guys have seen these. They run about 20 bucks. You can get them at hardware stores, gun shows. They have a magnetic back, pocket clip, which I actually broke the clip, but you can turn it around, hang it on your hat. If you're working on a car, stick it to whatever metal, and you can adjust the light beam, which you probably can't see, but it is a pretty nice little light for 20 bucks, so I figured it's good to throw in this bag. Now keep in mind, I do have my EDC with me at all times when I have this bag, so I do have my stream light with me, my folding pocket knife, an extra mag, and my pistol. So this stuff's kind of just extras, like I said, a go bag, keep in the car bag, more or less a get home bag. I have a TK4 tourniquet here, and it's just an older military grade tourniquet. Now, technologies and tourniquets now, with the cat tourniquet and the rat tourniquet, they are awesome. You're not going to beat those, but at a local military surplus store, guy had these for, I think, 2 for $5, so I stocked up. I think I bought like 10 or 15 of them, just to throw a couple in each bag that I have, a couple in the car. It definitely doesn't hurt to have a tourniquet with you. Now, what else? I like to keep spare batteries for stuff in all my bags. Right here I have this little waterproof container that can hold AA's, AAA's, but I keep my CR123s in there, and these are just some Surefire CR123s. All of my weapon lights run these, so I like having them in my waterproof container, and a couple in all of my bags. I also keep a couple of them, like my AR has a TLR1. I like to keep a couple of those in the stock, has a little compartment for them, waterproof compartment. So I like to keep a couple in there. I also keep 4 AAA batteries as well as 4 AA batteries, and I do rotate these out once a year or so, just to keep them fresh. I'd like to get a watertight compartment for them like this. Now they sell these on eBay. I think a pack of 3 of them for like $3 or $4. So they're a pretty good investment. I'm not sure exactly how watertight they are, but I'm sure it's got to be better than a Ziploc bag. Now I also keep in here, this is looks like a little silicone gun cleaning cloth, which it's not bad to, I wipe my guns down with these quite a bit, just prevents rust and stuff. A couple zip ties, wire ties, these always come in handy. You never know what you'll need these for. They're not heavy duty ones, they're not handcuff, ties, but they still work for most uses I ever need them for, if I'm out in the woods or at the range. Now, I keep a Ziploc bag of assorted rubber bands, which also come in handy all the time. And that is it for the big middle compartment here. That is all the contents there. Now, on the flap of this, as you can see here, also has a little pocket. And I keep a 3/30 seconds punch, mostly for Glocks, but it also works on a lot of AR stuff too. You can pick these up at your hardware store for $3 or $4. I recommend getting a good set of them from Brownells or Midway. I forget who makes them, but they're brass punches. I've broke quite a few of these, but just for a range bag or something on the go, I like having them. Now, they're nothing that I'm going to beat on with a hammer or nothing, putting gas blocks on or pinning something, but they're pretty decent. I also keep a small flathead screwdriver. Now, these help for if you're breaking your AR down. Sometimes they have tight pins. You can wedge that in there, pop your pins out. Just all sorts of different stuff. I keep a Gerber multi-tool in here, and it's a pretty good multi-tool. It's not as good as some of the Leathermans I have, but I think I got this for like $19.99 on a Black Friday deal one year, and it's pretty solid. I mean, it's heavy duty. It has a lot of cool stuff on it. Definitely worthy of having in the bag. I also keep a small roll of duct tape, and it's on a Horderney 223 case. I mean, you can wrap duct tape around anything, but this adds a little bit of a cool factor now too. But yeah, it always helps to have duct tape with you. Never know what you'll use it for. And I also keep a Sharpie permanent marker and a Bic pen. Now, something I do want to get for this bag that I don't have in here is a Right in the Rain notepad, which you can pick up for $5 or $6. I just don't have one in here. And a pencil. So one day here soon, hopefully, I'll add to this. But I like to keep this pretty much as minimal on the weight as possible. So what I have in here works for me right now. And this other front little pouch here, well, on the front of it, it has Velcro here to add your patches. And I keep a SOE, Special Operations Equipment patch on there. This was part of their promo stuff. I ordered a package and they sent me a bunch of packages, or a bunch of patches and stickers and stuff. So I went ahead and threw that patch on there as well as the American flag. Gotta love our country. And anyways, in the pocket we have waterproof matches. Now I keep a bunch of, I bought probably a 10-pack of these things for $1 or $2. They don't hurt to keep in all your assorted bags. I mean, I also keep a Zippo, but you never know when the matches will come in handy, and they are waterproof, like I said. So, a little bottle of Rem oil. I also ordered these off of eBay. I think $3 a bottle. They're nice just because they're so small. I mean, you can throw these in a range bag or your Shtf bag in your truck, and I mean, they don't take up any space. And for as much oil as in there, I mean, heck, I'll probably have this thing for multiple years. I also keep earplugs in case I hit the range and forget a good set of my ear pro, or I bring someone with me, the wife, the kids. At least they have something to plug their ears with. These are better than nothing. And I keep a little bag of Advil. And to show you guys they're not some sort of crazy drugs, they are Advil. Now I have little tiny tubes that you buy from the gas station that come with like 10 ibuprofen or Advil in a little tiny, almost like a chapstick sized tube. And I have a few of those in my other bags, as well as full bottles of them that are vacuum sealed to protect them. But just for in here, I like to keep at least a couple with me at all times. You never know when you're going to get a headache or you're going to cut yourself, whatever, out in the woods. So I like having a couple with me. Now for the bigger pocket here on the very front, I have some hand sanitizer, and it's winter cranberry from Bath and Body Works. None of that junk. It's actually my daughter. She loves these things. Every time we go to the mall, we gotta go to Bath and Body Works so she can get all the newest scents. And I just happened to snag this one from her for my range bag here. I have a glow stick, which if I'm ever out at night or the car breaks down and I happen to run out of flares or something, if I'm out in the woods, at least I have something with me, I mean, not as bright as a flashlight, but it doesn't hurt to have a couple glow sticks with you. This is combat gauze. Now, it's not as good as Quick Clot, per se, but sorry, that light is pretty bright on white especially, but just combat gauze, and I think this came in the USGI IFAKs from Army Surplus Store. You can get them for $15-20. Now, they're not like... I'm not even sure if they call them an IFAK, more or less just a smaller first aid kit, not up to date to our military standards, but they're neat to have, and they do come with these individually packed gauzes. And like I said, it's not Quick Clot, which I recommend Quick Clot, but it doesn't hurt to have with you. Let's see, we got another TK4 tourniquet, which I didn't know that one was in there, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have. We have some more, what is this, cotton fluff ball rolls, pretty much more gauze, more compacted gauze. Never hurts to have too much first aid. And these Rem oil wipes, which I highly recommend these. They come in a pack of, I have them hanging up over here, guys. I think they come, I got these in a pack of 20. They come in a package. You can get them at Walmart's, eBay, and I'm not exactly sure how much they are, but these are really handy for the range. You know, if you're running your AR or whatever you're running, pistol, you can break it down, take this little wipe out, wipe whatever down, cleans it up real quick, and lubes it at the same time. So these are very handy to have. Now for the last little front pocket up here, I have a knife sharpener, and it has a coarse and fine ceramic. And I think this was just from Walmart, probably $5 or $6. Not the best way to sharpen your knife, but in a pinch it will work. Little tiny poison ivy, poison oak cleanser towelettes. I get poison ivy pretty bad, so does my daughter. So these are good to have with you. You know, if you happen to get into a patch of it, you don't have Dawn dish soap or something to wipe down real quick, at least you have those with you, so maybe you can prevent getting it. This is a boar snake. You know, you used to have your brush there on the very front of it, and almost looks like a shoestring or something if you've never seen one. Good to have on the go for a, on the go cleaning kit. This is my little AK-47 cleaning kit, which is awesome. It's a little bit bigger than a chapstick tube, and most AKs come with them. This came with my arsenal. Has a brush in it, a push to push your patches through, wipe your barrel down, stuff like that, so it is handy. We have a CRKT dogfish knife, and this is a pretty neat knife. I got it for $9.99. My stepson loves it. It's his knife, but I keep it in this bag. Pretty neat. He's only 10, so he can't walk around with his own knives yet, but he does have a pretty cool collection. Has a bottle opener on the back, and you can see why they call it the dogfish. I guess it does kind of look like a fish, but it is a nice little knife. You can throw it on your neck, throw it in your back pocket, and don't even know it's there. Now we also have an assortment of Band-Aids. Just your basic Band-Aid, never knowing you'll need that. But that wraps it up for my SHTF smaller side bag. Like I said, I do keep a bigger bag. I have a backpack, then I have a bigger duffel bag full of SHTF stuff, survival stuff, more with food and that kind of stuff. I'll probably go over those one day here, but I was just sitting around tonight kind of going through my stuff and figured it'd be cool to make a video on this little bag. I highly recommend getting a single strap bag. Like I said, it's nice because you can throw it on your hip. It only weighs 13 pounds, so it's not going to be weighing you down. Plenty of room for your rifle to hang if you got a plate carrier and your pistol. It's a really, really compact package. So I highly recommend getting one, and this is a Fox Tactical. I think I paid $30 to $35 for it, so please go check them out. And thanks for watching, guys. Please go check me out on Instagram at GlockGuy226. Go check out my other videos, and please like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.